Pokemons. It is a lovely blue-skied morning here for the Rank 2 Battle 2 of the 2022 Pokemon Showdown Tournament. It is very early in the morning for me, and I still have a sleeping family member in the house, so we are going to take this nice and easy this morning. So, today we have Bael versus SilverZGuardian. I think this is going to be a really interesting match because these guys have both brought some unique strategies to the table before. So let's go ahead and head down to the pitch and see how they're doing. Guys, thanks for showing up this morning. I know both you guys are really busy, and that's why we're having this unorthodox early morning match at a time when I'm usually not awake, so I appreciate you guys being here for it. Bael, how are you feeling today?
My back hurts, and other than that, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah? Does your back hurt from carrying the weight of your last battle?
Well, my big snake definitely goes to a chiropractor.
Yes, and I see the big snake is back, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing it again. Silver, you are fresh off the bat from giving me my very own special can of whoop ass in rank 1. I've framed it, like I've got it on my display desk and everything. It's a lovely can. I'm gonna keep it. So Silver, how are you feeling about the match today?
A little bit nervous, but also a little bit excited. Always
Yeah?
wanted to fight Bale.
Oh yeah? Well, here's your chance. Yeah. Looks like you've got a pretty solid team. That B-Drill's back. Looking forward to seeing it. All right, Silver, did you have anything you wanted to say to Bael before we get started?
May the best trainer win.
Absolutely. Bael, how about you?
I hope my back doesn't hurt too much harder after this, because I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Not if I whoop yours first.
Ooh, boy. Those fighting words. All right, let's go ahead and get this match started. 3, 2, 1, a begin. Alright, and here we go. Taco. Bael's leading with the Shuckle. Silver's gone really strong out first with the Hydreigon. Hydreigon, always a terrifying monster to face down on the battlefield, especially so in National Dex UU, but at the same time, Shuckle is its own kind of force to be reckoned with, isn't it? It's unassuming, and yet can... Okay, there's a Dark Pulse that's going to do, wow, a ton of damage to the Shuckle and get the flinch, immediately putting Bael on his back foot. That was not a great first turn for him. Ouch. That is exactly 50% health points from the Shuckle, and without the flinch, there's not much it can do. So, what's Bael going to do about it? I'm very intrigued to find out. It's a very strong first move from Silver. He lucked out with the flinch. That's what, a 10% chance?
20.
20? Okay, yeah, Dark Pulse is always
Okay.
bites me in the ass when it comes to that 20%. Alright, so he's going to swap out to his Diggersby. There's another Dark Pulse, which does,
What?
again, quite a bit of damage, but the Diggersby was able to tank that hit with more than half of its health remaining. Okay, Silver's going to swap for the Skarmory. There's an Ice Punch, which does a little bit of damage, and inflicts
Okay.
more damage back to the Diggersby, actually, because of that Rocky Helmet. Skarmory is just so tanky, it's the perfect Pokemon to use a Rocky Helmet with. And even on a neutral hit, even with that huge power, that Ice Punch didn't do too much. So Taco... keep calling you Taco for some reason.
You could keep doing it. It's great.
So Bael's probably going to have to reevaluate his strategy here if he wants to flip the table on Silver. So let's see what he does next. It's still very early. Okay, he's switching to the Hippo. Hippo's out. We got Spikes on the field from the Skarmory. I think that is a much more appropriate defensive setup. Excellent switch by Bael. He's gotten that Hippo in here for free. There's a Yawn. Yep, he's going to try to put the Skarmory to sleep. Skarmory's going to go for the Whirlwind, drag out the Donphin. Donphin was a Pokemon I haven't seen used quite a bit, and yet I thought we really would, because it's higher up in the UU tier, isn't it? Okay, Silver's gone for the Hydreigon again. There's a Rapid Spin, and that's going to get the speed boost for the Donphin and get rid of these spikes. Excellent Rapid Spin by Bael. He's definitely starting to pick up his own speed quite a bit, literally, with that speed boost from the Rapid Spin. He's done a little bit of chip damage to the Hydreigon. Yeah, there's a Draco Meteor. That's going to be a crit. That's going to get a knockout on the Donphan. That was a massive attack. Ouch. So Donphin's out. That's our first faint 7 turns in. Hydreigon with that massive Draco Meteor. Bael's going to bring back out the Shuckle. Now, with the Draco Meteor, that Hydreigon can't do as much damage as it would have before thanks to the special attack drop from the Draco Meteor. So it's anyone's guess as to whether or not Silver is going to recall it and send out something else or try to go for another attack. Yep, he's going to recall it for the Skarmory, and yep, a very good switch by Silver to negate that incoming Toxic from the Shuckle. Excellent switch. Don't know if it was intentional, but it definitely worked. Okay, now both guys are sending out their entry hazards. We got Spikes and Stealth Rocks on the field. And there's some more Spikes. Can't use another Stealth Rock because Stealth Rock doesn't stack, and Bael, unless he's got another Rapid Spinner, those Spikes are here to stay. Okay, so there's the Shuckle. It's going to rest and bring itself back to full health. That's an excellent recovery for the Shuckle. It doesn't seem to be using the berry, so it's not going to wake itself up, but it can probably take a few hits. Okay, he's going to Whirlwind it out of here. There's the Hippo again. Nice little chunk of damage there from the Spikes. That Whirlwind combination with the Skarmory and the Spikes, that's going to be really hard for Bael to deal with without... There's a Body Press. A critical hit didn't quite do that much. Okay, Bael's using Silver's own strategy against him to roar other Pokemon out onto the entry hazards. Now, I'm wondering if Silver is even packing a Defogger or a Spinner himself. Okay, there's a Heavy Slam. Got a nice resist there from the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon's going to go for the Scald and knock out the Hippo. Bael's down 2 Pokemon. Silver is standing strong with the Gastrodon, but again, I'm wondering if he's even packing a Hazard Remover, because I feel like he would have done it by now. Okay, Big Snake's back out. I got really high hopes for this one. There's a Glare. Yep, he's going to paralyze the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon's going to go for the Scald. It's going to do a ton of damage to the Snake, but it still manages to just hang in there. It got the Paralyze off. With that speed drop, that may be enough for the Sandaconda to start doing some real work like it did in Bael's earlier match. Yep, there's a Body Press. That is a massive critical hit to the Gastrodon, but the Gastrodon's going to get off another Scald, and that's going to take out the Snake. That's disappointing. That's really sad. I was hoping to see more of it. Okay, Bael's going to send out a Sand Slash. You got a chip damage from the Spikes. That Gastrodon is still sitting pretty there. Not even bothered by the Sandstorm. Okay, Bael's packing another Rapid Spin. Gastrodon's going to recover and heal. So now those Spikes are gone. Very pleased to see Bael was packing another Hazard Remover. He's going to go for the knockoff that's going to get rid of the Gastrodon's leftovers. And he's got the Para-Hacks. That Gastrodon may be in trouble without its recovery ability and the possible Para-Hacks. Yep, there's a Drill Run that's going to do more damage. Gastrodon's going to go for the Scald. And that is going to straight up knock out the Sand Slash. That one Water type just cleaning through Bael's Rock and Ground types here. I feel that happened to me too with my Sand team. Still, that Gastrodon is looking pretty weak now, and it's paralyzed with the speed drop. Bael may be able to take it out with the Diggersby. So we're going to find out and see what he does. Okay, and Silver's going to swap out for a Skarmory again. Bael's going to go for the Earthquake. Skarmory, being flying type, is not even going to be bothered by it. Excellent switch by Silver. Great predict. We are 20 turns in. It's been a pretty intense match. And Bael's going to go back for the Shuckle, which is still sadly asleep. There's the Body Press. Not going to do a whole lot of damage. Actually did more damage to the Skarmory because of that, again, that Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet, very good item to use with these defensive-type Pokemons. Now, it would be really interesting to see if Shuckle can actually power through a lot of these Pokemon that Silver's brought. Silver's going to go for the Roost. That's going to recover the Skarmory. And the Shuckle is still going to be snoozing away like I was less than an hour ago. That's perfectly understandable. Yeah.
I could be sleeping now.
Well, we're glad to hear. Okay, there is the Shuckle's woken up. It's decided there's some action. There's the Infestation, which is going to lock the Skarmory in place. Still, Infestation being a physical attack is going to do some damage back to the Shuckle because of the Rocky Helmet. Skarmory is going for the Spikes again and wants to get those hazards back down now that Bael has lost both of his spinners. So let's see. Okay, Bael's going to switch out for the Diggersby. There's the Spikes damage. Skarmory's going to go for More spikes, getting those hazards down. Well, let's see what Bael does next. Okay, there's a body press. Yep,
Yeah.
that's going to take out the Diggersby, so it is all up to Shuckle. More chip damage from the spikes there. Let's see what move Bael chooses. There's the body press. Shuckle's still holding strong. Shuckle's going to go for the rest again. He's going to heal right back up. Now, Skarmory, his whole strategy of whirlwinding people onto the spikes is completely crippled now that there's nobody to whirlwind. So now that the Shuckle is the only Pokemon remaining, it can just keep resting and resting. Okay, there's a Draco Meteor. Wow, that did a ton of damage. That is a very strong Hydreigon. And there's another Draco Meteor that's going to clean up the Shuckle. It's gone,
It was the Gastrodon.
and
It was the
Silver
Gastrodon
takes
that
the
kicked
match.
My ass.
Yep.
Damn it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, well, my back is broke.
Ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Really, I am.
Didn't even see half of them.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with running these sand teams like you and I have found out this year. One bad type matchup. Yeah, that's... Yeah. But, well played match, guys. Silver, excellent demonstration of strength once again. Can't wait to see how much further you go this year. Bael, while I am sad we didn't get to see Big Snake do some more this time, awesome battle, dude. You put up a much better fight against him than I did.
Hey,
I tried, but there's only so much I can do when the enemy team is, packing a water type and a bunch of other stuff that's immune to my effects.
Yeah. Well, yeah, great match, guys. Excellent battle. Thanks for coming and battling this morning.
pleasure's always, Gron.
Yep, good game.
Yeah,
Thank you
good
for the
game.
match, Bale.
Good luck on the next one.
Here's hoping.